Defiant are on break until the Summer Showdown, so we're going to go back a few weeks and break down a play from the Boston Uprising match. I call this play the ankle breaker from HEESU and Ansoonjae on the Hanzo and Mercy, turning the tides on stand 1 on the Orisa and turning a losing fight into a winning one, which allowed the Defiant to push the payload to the finish line. As time winds down, 30 seconds on the clock, Sato and Michelle are holding down the front line looking for an engagement. Sato puts down the supercharger, but Boston instantly responds with a big Orisa pull from stand 1, a Hanzo Dragon Strike from I'm37, and a rally from Faith. Lastro does his best to keep the Defiant tanks alive, but they get overwhelmed from the barrage of Boston's ultimates. Toronto kites back as best as they can, Neist gets a quick duplicate on Sigma and farms the Gravitic Flux very quickly, stalling Boston's cleanup push from the room. HEESU and Ansoonjae know they're in trouble since they're down their tanks, and this is where the magic happens. HEESU is low HP and waits until Ansoonjae can top him off. As he peeks, he fires his storm arrows and at the last second his sonic arrow as well, which gives him a lot of information. This allowed HEESU to swiftly headshot Faith around the corner because he could see Faith jumping, and pro players rarely miss this if given the opportunity. Just wanted to point out that Ansoonjae also pulled off a swift movement mechanic with a nasty Mercy super jump, knowing that stand 1 was originally looking for him since he saw the Mercy flying to the left. With the sonic arrow still active though, HEESU can also see Orisa and Echo trying to follow up, so he acts fast. He climbs up the wall, then leaps up and over stand 1's head while promptly planting a charged headshot as he's falling down. After that, he gets yet another headshot, which in total was over 400 damage on stand 1 in like a second, which sets up Neist to finish him off as the duplicated Sigma. Heads up play from Neist to quickly use the kinetic grasp right here to eat some of Valentine's echo shots to give HEESU a little bit more breathing room to kill him, and the Defiant turned an improbable 4v6 into a winning teamfight. Despite I'm37 finally taking down HEESU, it was too little too late as HEESU killed 3 players. Neist's duplicate ends and trades the kill back on I'm37, and enough time has elapsed now for Sato and Michelle to respawn. Remember that, they tied earlier, and they come and clean up the rest of the Boston players. Sato does a little jump off the payload, gets a pile drive on Myeonbong and Gaebulsi, who ends up Sigma ulting. Not sure about that one, but it doesn't really matter because Toronto finishes him off. To finish this push, HEESU and Sato sync up with a huge pile driver into Dragon Strike, and the rest is history.
Diva here at the end. You really just need one pick to open it up here for Boston. There's no hold for the Dragon, but all the Uprising are grouped predictably. So a good chance for HEESU to get value out of this anyway, and they do! They know the I'm37 was coming! They didn't need the Orisa to set up the Dragon Strike. Perfect execution, and now the Uprising are in dire straits. Neist is back on the legs, and the Helix Rocket connects with Myeonbong, sends him packing, and we have overtime.
And that's it for this week. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and watch the other episodes of the series right here.